Hey guys, I'm going to do a get ready with me video. I'm not quite sure what look I'm going to do yet, so I'm winging it, so bear with me. To start off with, I am going to be using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. You know, mirror might be good. And I have done a video before, but it turned out like crap, so I'm going to try this again. Alright, now that we have primed our eyes, I'm going to use a fluffy brush. This is the Sigma Blending E25. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tarte palette, or no, my Stila palette. It's the Love You Always palette, I guess. It's a really big one. Here it is, and I'm going to be using just this, ooh, where are we? This light brown color. Right there. Nope, I lied. Right there. It's going to take some getting used to the camera. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that in my crease. Be sure to blend. Blending is key. So if you accidentally put a little too much product, just blend away. Alright, now that we have that color blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and find a flat brush. I'm just gonna use an Eco Tools flat brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take that same palette again, and I'm going to go ahead and use this cheek color. It's like a dark pink mauve cheek color. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffier brush. This is a Coastal Scents brush. And again, I'm going to take that palette and I'm going to use this color right here. I'm not sure what the colors are called, so there's no names on them. It's kind of like a rose gold, pinky rose gold color. And I'm going to go ahead and tap that over the color that I just put down. And I'm going to take the color next to it. It's a really light, kind of champagne color. And I'm going to tap that in the middle of the eye. The middle of the eyelid. I'm going to take that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go ahead and use this pink mauve tone. Alrighty, and then now I'm going to go in with this dark plum color, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the outer V. Just to deepen up the look a tad. going to take any light cream color and go ahead and put that on your brow bone to highlight. Okay, so now that we have applied our color on our eyes, yes, there is a bit of fallout. It happens. I'm going to go ahead and just add a touch of gel liner. I'm going to use the Maybelline Studio and just again another Coastal Scents flat-ended brush. Just a nice thin one. I don't want to do anything too dramatic. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on. I'm going to be using the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It came with the eyeshadow palette. Now that we have our mascara done, we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. I won't be priming my face today. I'm not going to be out very long. So, let's see. For foundation, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. And I am in the color C2. And again, I'm going to use another Coastal Scents brush. This is like a, as you can tell, I just recently used it. It's kind of a fluffier, more densely packed brush. Works great with very liquidy foundations. So to start off with, I usually just go ahead and dab some on my face. Just like that. Nothing too fancy. And we're going to go ahead and blend this baby in. And now that we have this all blended in, time for some under eye concealer, because we got to conceal these bad boys. If you can tell, this mama hasn't been sleeping too well. Yes, I am beyond tired. Okay, so what I like to use to blend in my concealer, I use the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush. I believe I got this at Sephora. It's just a rounded, dense brush. Because often under my eyes, they get really, really cakey if I don't blend out the concealer good enough. For the concealer, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind. And I believe I'm using the color Neutralizer. And I just go ahead and use the sponge applicator. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this underneath my eyes and kind of the top of my cheekbones to really emphasize those little bad boys. And I make sure to bring the concealer inside the eye because it often is kind of purple bluish and nobody wants those. Oh, and you can also add some right here on the chin, above the lip, a little on the nose, and a little in the middle of the forehead. And then just blend away. I do circular motions, patting motions, kind of whatever gets the job done. Now I don't have my usual under eye powder that I use. I believe it's a Marc Jacobs one. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Bare Minerals Concealer Powder in Well Rested. And I'm going to use my favorite powder brush for under the eyes. It is the Real Techniques. Just this little fluffy brush. And I'm going to lightly dab it in this stuff because this stuff can get overwhelmingly cakey. And like I said, nobody wants cake face. especially if it accentuates the under eye lines. You don't want that. And I'm going to go ahead and tap this and set that under eye concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the face. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier. I believe this is a, translucent powder, loose setting powder. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. This is the It brushes from Ulta. Just a nice, fluffy, big, huge brush. Now that our face is all nice and powdered and matte, we are going to go ahead and move on to the bronzer. Again, I usually use the Marc Jacobs one because it has a really nice contouring powder in it, but I ain't seeing it. So we're going to go ahead and use the Hoola Benefit bronzer under our cheekbones. Really adds some nice definition to the face. And we're going to go ahead and put it a little bit on the temples. I don't need to do a whole lot because my forehead's not, you know, big or anything. And then I often take my foundation brush and I just kind of go over it. And I just go ahead and dust a little bit where I want my skinny nose to be. Now for blush, I'm going to be using that same Stila palette, and we're going to go ahead and use, where is it? This right here, this mauve color. Really pretty, almost similar to the color we put in the crease. So I'm going to go ahead. It's like just a hair lighter. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Real Techniques blush brush. I'm trying to do this quickly before I start to run out of my natural lighting. I have a ring light, and the day I got it, it turned on about twice and then just died like that. So I am currently out of a ring light and need to get a new one. So I apologize for that. This lighting does suck. Now time for the under eyes. I'm going to go ahead and take that first light mauve color that we used in the crease of our eye, and I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush. Again, Coastal Scents, love their brushes. We're going to go ahead and take that underneath the eye. And we're going to go ahead and take that same dark purple and go ahead and plop this just on the outer portion of the under eye. I do apologize again about the lighting. Yes, it sucks. I know. I'll get it fixed. I promise. Go ahead and dust any fallout that was left behind. And I'm again applying mascara. I like to go ahead and just add just a quick little coat on the top again, just in case if it lightened up from the eyeshadow. And if you happen to get mascara underneath your eye, just go ahead and let it dry. Once it dries, flick it away, you're good to go. Now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and do brows. Brows are a must. At least they are for me. And I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil brush. I'm going to need one soon. go ahead and fill those bad boys in. I just like to do light strokes in the front. And then go ahead and do the arch, get a little bit heavier handed. Then I take the dual end part and I just brush it out. I don't like to get too fancy on the brows. I like to keep them natural. Now moving on to lips. My lips are currently chapped. They don't look so hot right now. I think I want to go with something fun. I think I'm going to do the Urban Decay native lipstick. Maybe, if it focuses. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take a lip liner. I believe it's Maybelline in Toast. It's number 25. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and take that Urban Decay color. It's so pretty. It's just this really pink mauve color. Just love it. Kind of going with that mauve theme. Ahead and give you a close-up on the look. Just something simple. Ooh, excuse that background. That's my kitchen. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions or comments, just leave them down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!